Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to iTouch App Reviewers. In this video, I have the much awaited throttling speed test to show you guys if the maxed out 2018 15-inch MacBook Pro with the Core i9 processor throttles. I'm going to start this off with a GeekBench score. The fans are set to auto, as you guys can see. There's nothing weird going on here. They are both at around 2,000 RPMs, pretty normal. Discrete graphics is in use, so I can kind of change that on the fly if I want, but right now it's set to auto mode, so it's doing everything on its own. I'm gonna run the CPU benchmark right now, and I will let you guys know what the score is. I'm actually just gonna stay on this so you guys can see the Intel Power Gadget here on the side. You guys can see what the CPU is doing. I think it'll be pretty interesting to see the frequencies here. We can see it's dropping. It dropped pretty low there as the temperatures kicked up quite a bit. Now they're about average. It's getting right around the base clock frequency. It's going up a little. Now again, this is a CPU benchmark, so keep that in mind. And I'm going to rerun this exact same test with these fans sped up. And now I already ran it in CineBench, and those results are going to surprise you, I think. So I'll show you guys those as soon as I'm finished here, because I was actually more surprised than I thought I would be at those results. So you guys can see the spikes and the lines. That's usually not the best sign. You guys can see the temperature steadily going up. Now, you have to keep in mind, every single laptop out there is going to throttle at some point. The real question is like this: is that acceptable to you? To most people, no, it's not. But we're gonna understand this in a minute here, and we're gonna kind of go through the numbers. So right now, this is straight up stock. This is what you would get if you bought one of these MacBook Pros, assuming mine doesn't have any defects. Same with Dave 2D's. Again, not sure if his did. But here we go. It's almost done. We're getting through it, guys. All right, the temperature is pretty high. It's going down just a bit. So I'd say we're averaging about near the base clock speed of 2.9 gigahertz, which isn't bad, but it's obviously not ideal. Now, the turbo boost that it advertises, which is like 4.8 gigahertz, that's really just single core. Only one's ever gonna hit that, so you guys gotta understand how CPUs work. Fans are kicking up finally. Okay, look at these numbers. They are kind of all over the place. I don't know if that's because they're jumping around a lot. I don't know which one's legitimate. As you can see, my guess is it's pretty close to 190. I don't think it's really at the... Yeah, I bet that's legit. I bet these aren't real. I bet it's really that high. It's probably really freaking hot. Let me pick it up and see. Yeah. Now you also have to remember, I am screen recording, so that is going to skew these results a little bit. I was gonna set up a camera and stuff, but then you know what? I was like, no, I want this to look good. So these results are going to be much lower than normal, probably. So just bear that in mind, because screen recording does take up a decent amount of power. So yeah, as you guys can see, pretty pathetic scores there. But again, it's because I am screen recording and because this thing's warm. So yeah, that's that. Now we're going to do the exact same thing, except I'm going to kick these fans up to their maximum potential. You guys might hear some fan noise, but who gives a shit, right? Kick that up. All right, so we will minimize these results. Should I do the compute? We can do that later. So this is the Intel 64-bit, of course, same as the other one. Let's let it cool off just a bit, because that was pretty intense. So we're gonna reset, basically. Watch this temperature go down. The fans are at max speed, just about. I think 6,000 is the max, but for some reason this program wouldn't let me do both. This is max fan control, in case you're wondering. I spoke to iStat Menus, the people that make this, and they will not put in on the new 2018 MacBook Pros the ability to switch these yet. I think it has to do with the T2 chip, with a new security chip, and they said, you could fry your computer if you don't know what you're doing. So I'm kind of wary of this, but hey, at max speed, it's not going to hurt anything. All right, the temperature is down now. I'm not really going to cut any of this video because I want you guys to see this legit. Temperatures look pretty decent. I can feel that laptop is pretty cool to the touch. That's nice. Mind you, the ambient temperature in here right now is probably about 69 degrees Fahrenheit, maybe 70. So it's not hot in here. And when I did these two scores, which I'll show you in a second, it was probably about 72, 73. And it was the laptop was on my lap for part of the time, so it was a little warmer. So, all right, we're good. Let's run the CPU benchmark and let's see how this does now that we've got the fans at max. So jumped up all the way up to 4, and then it's pretty steady around the 2.9 averaging. Got the temperature spiking just a bit. Now this is not a good overall performance benchmark, I guess you would say, for the actual CPU. We will do that in the CineBench right here. I'll show you guys that in a minute, and that will be a much better representation. This one's kind of all over the place because it's doing so many different things. So we're getting, looks like much better scores overall. We got these jumps up here. The temperature is not too high at all. I really do like that, but we'll see. Now, just to give you guys a little backstory while we wait for this, the reason that my last video is so controversial is because a lot of you guys don't understand. I've been using MacBook Pros for years and years, and every single one of them, I install something to moderate my own fan control. So I don't let the computer do it for me because I know what I need out of this computer when I need it. So when I'm rendering video, whether it's just normal 1080p, 4K, 8K video, whatever it is that I'm doing in editing, I know that before I do it, that I want the max fan speed. So I will just set it there already. So these laptops, if you guys watch the other tech videos, they've been, it takes them a long time to kind of get the fans up to snuff. So it's probably just a software bug that Apple needs to roll out in an update, and then the fans will kick on sooner, which will give you better performance and less throttling. Now, these i9 chips are very, very prevalent to, they've had this issue, let's just say that. So in the Dell XPS, they have the same issue. And so it's partially Apple's fault for designing such a thin laptop, but it's also Intel's fault because this chip does run hot, and you can watch any other tech video. If they compare it to any other Windows laptop with the same chip, you'll get the exact same results. Now, maybe Intel was banking on everyone putting this into a 3-inch thick laptop that no one wants to carry around, maybe. But this is a mobile powerhouse. That is the point of it. So if you're editing on the go, you're gonna want obviously the best performance, but you also want a slim laptop. You don't want to be carrying around something so heavy. There's been plenty of people that carry around laptops for years and years, and it fucks up their back, and that's just not something you want. So yeah, I think a thin and light laptop is something great. Apple has made a really, really well-built machine. I mean, you can't argue any other laptop that's built better than these. You just can't. And yes, they're expensive, and yes, we have high benchmarks for Apple to hit, but there we go. So let's compare these real quick. Mind you, this was after the other one, so it was already a little warmed up, which is not good in case you're wondering. So we got 500 better just from cranking up the fans, 500 better on the multi-core while I'm screen recording. And you guys could see this power gadget the entire time. If you want to take screenshots, whatever, you guys could see it right then and there. So that's that. I think that speaks for itself. Crank up your fans and you will get better performance. Now let's go over these screenshots I took. This was the first one without any fan control. As you can see at the top, it did kick up near the end, but it never got up to like 6,000 like it is. So you guys can see the scores there, 85 and 859. This is with the fans on. I got 92 and 931. This is crazy. As you can see, both of them had the discrete GPU on. The only difference was the fans. I turned them up myself on this one. I did not on this one. The results speak for themselves, guys. This thing throttles itself, and because it doesn't turn on the fans quickly enough. And so however you want to spin this, guys, that's one of the main issues with this laptop. It's not kicking the fans up quickly enough. I mean, these are crazy different results here. And this was already warmed up. Like, I had just done this one and I did it again while it was still warm. Like, you can look at the time difference. There's literally a 3-minute time difference. So this is while it was still warm, and it still got that good of a score. So this speaks for itself, guys. There was no screen recording going on while I did this. And I'm gonna break down the different gigahertz models and the different models that I think you guys should get at the end of this. But this is just Dave 2D. Unfortunately, his video kind of I don't know, it dramatized this whole thing. It's not that big of a deal. It is a big deal. Apple should fix it, but this is not a showstopper by any means. This thing is super powerful. I mean, these scores are crazy. Even the one without the fans going, hardly. Like this one that's a great score. This one, obviously even better. So what else is there to test? I suppose I could do a Blackmagic speed test here. This is with the fans on, full blast. I don't think this is gonna make too much of a difference. These are just read-write speeds, but as you can see, they are ridiculously fast, as expected. But I'll let this run for a second. And again, this is while I'm screen recording, so keep that in mind. It's going to skew stuff a little bit. But yeah, those are great speeds. Overall, this thing is no slouch. And you know, if everyone wants to complain about the throttling, that's fine. It definitely does throttle. But find me a laptop that doesn't throttle. I mean, technically they all do. But this one just throttles a lot, and I think it's mainly because of the fans. So I don't know what more proof I can offer you guys. I think the proof is right here. There are export tests I could do. I could do those maybe tomorrow or this weekend. I am kind of tight on time, very busy these days, but I can get those videos out to you guys probably tomorrow if you want. Just let me know down below in the comments if this was definitive enough for you guys, because honestly, I think it was. I think these results are the biggest show of exactly, you know, what just fans can do. This is only fans. That's the only difference. So sure, you can undervolt your computer or whatever you want to do. I wouldn't do that. I'm going to turn down these fans right now just because I'm talking. So, whoops, my bad. Reset to auto, reset to auto. I really wish it was as easy as this one. This one was great. Just click on high, whatever. Anyways, back to the topic here. Guys, here's the deal. There's a 2.2 gigahertz, there's a 2.6, and there's a 2.9. Is the 2.9 worth the, I think, $400 upgrade? For most of you, probably not. Most of you guys are not doing professional edits, stuff like that. Now, if you are, you're probably going to want to opt for the 2.9 anyway, because it does give you extra power. It does. There's no two ways around it. Even if it throttles, there's still a time where it is giving you more power. For the average user, for most of you guys, probably 99% of you guys, you would be fine with the 2.2 gigahertz. And even if you just said, you know what, I do edit videos sometimes, I would like the 2.6, I would say go for it. Just make sure you up the RAM. I would say 32 gigs, just to future proof. And make sure you get 512 gigabytes minimum. So those are my recommendations, guys. I'm going to be scanning the internet, trying to find more results from the mid-tier and the low tier, the 2.2 and the 2.6 gigahertz models. And I will be comparing those and making videos for you guys, because I know this is a very hot topic and a lot of the videos out there are not that good. And a lot of you guys are really trying to shit on Apple for this, and I don't understand why. So I'm bringing you the truth. As you can see, fans seem to fix the issue. Like at least 75% of the issue is fixed right there, which is awesome. So if you guys do have one of these, don't just run out and return it because one dude made a video. Don't just keep it because I made this video. You know, you got to look at everything. Okay, look at other videos. Check it out for yourself. I mean, do some video edits, do some rendering. See if you guys get the same issues that other people are having with the throttling, or maybe just install max fan control and control your fans that way and not run into the issues. Hopefully iStat menus will update theirs so that you can quickly do this, because this app, I don't fully trust it yet. But yeah, anyways, back to the video, guys. This whole throttling thing is just way overblown. Yes, it throttles. Every single Mac that I've owned throttles. Just kick up the fans and you should be good to go. Moral of the story right there. That's all I got for this video, guys. Drop a comment down below. I'd like to hit it with a big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell icon if you want to see more tests, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.